This is the Pokemon Go Radio Mirror Cup. For our ranked match, we picked the Boulder Cup, and my first match is against Lord Dujang, or Dujong. I noticed right away he doesn't have Medicham, which is definitely one of the major players for this tournament. So I lead Medicham, and he leads Lucario. I've already done this match a good bit, so I know this is an extremely good match for me. Generally, you're not going to shield the first power-up punch incoming, which I don't. It's not going to deal a whole lot of damage, especially to Medicham, but my power-up punch is just going to wipe the floor with Lucario. He probably ought to just get Lucario out of there. He decides to shield, which is just building up my Medicham. Once you get your Medicham built up, it's pretty hard to stop it. So he's coming in with Bastiodon. This is a real bad match for Bastiodon. Medicham, once again, a hard counter to Bastiodon. He's going to shield that. That maybe would have one-shotted it, but Medicham's doing a lot of damage here just with these counters. I'm going to go ahead and hit another power-up punch. And that's going to take out Bastiodon, and out next comes Skarmory. This is a decent match, not a great match for Medicham, but we're just going to try to deal as much damage here before Medicham gets fainted. That's hitting pretty hard. He's getting pretty low. He lagged a couple moves there, but I don't think it made a big difference for him there. And I'm going to come in with, I'm going to take a Sky Attack, go ahead and block that. With the mirror match here with Skarmory, I'm up on shields here and energy, so I'm doing pretty good here. So this is good games for this first match, for this first round. Sorry, I always get those mixed up. All right, for the second round, I figured he doesn't really have any counter whatsoever for Medicham, so I'm just going to lead that again, and I'm going to bring... so I decided to switch it up a little bit and bring Magnezone in the lead here just for fun. I really like Magnezone. So let's see what he brings. I lead with Magnezone, and he leads with Armaldo. I'm not too sure about this matchup. I'm pretty sure that this is a good match for me, though. I'm just trying to get to that wild charge. Okay, so he beats me to... I just don't even know what he's going to throw at me, but I decide not to block it. Try to save the shield. And it's Rock Blast, which doesn't deal anything to Magnezone. So I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to hit with this wild charge. Okay, so I'm going to charge up a little bit of energy first, and then go for the wild charge. And he decides to shield. I'm almost ready. I'm almost to another wild charge. I decide to block this time because I know I'm going to get to that wild charge here. Another Rock Blast, which probably maybe would have KO'd me or gotten me close. I'm going to hit that wild charge again. And he has the option of blowing his second shield or taking this wild charge to the face. He decides to take it. Magnezone's getting pretty low here. If he has Lucario will just tear him to shreds. Okay, Blaziken will also tear Magnezone to shreds. I try to trade out, but I don't get a chance. Kind of switch locked here, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. There we go. He gets his attack off, and I'm going to go ahead and shield that. This is a really good match for me. If I can get my water move off, if I can get my Hydro Cannon off, that's just going to one-shot Blaziken. There's one Hydro Pump, which he shields, and then here comes another one. That's the beauty of Swampert, is he's just a Hydro Cannon machine. I missed that one. I went and tried to get it, but that's all right. That's going to one-shot Blaziken, and then he brings out his Lucario. I'm going to try to get that Hydro Cannon off, which I do, luckily. I think I still would have been okay because I had Medicham full energy waiting. A little bit of lag here. But we all know what's going to happen here. It's going to be bad news bears for Blaziken. I'm sorry, for Lucario. And that's the match. My next match is against Fighting Gobbler. He's one of the better players in our Pokemon Go Radio League, and I usually lose to him. So I was a little worried about this match. So I decided to lead with Swampert, and he leads with Medicham. This isn't a terrible matchup for me. It's not great either. There really aren't that many good counters to Medicham in this meta. He's just pretty incredible. And he beats me to the power-up punch. He never blocked that first power-up punch. Now I'm going to return Hydro Cannon, which he's probably going to have to shield. Otherwise, he'll take a lot of... I missed one. It doesn't matter. He's going to shield anyways. He should be shielding because this deals a whole lot of damage. All right. So he's going to beat me to a power-up punch. Oh, nope. He must be holding it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this other Hydro Cannon off. And he'll use his second shield. And then he's got a lot of energy built up now. It looks like he's building it up. And, okay, here comes this power-up punch, which... I'm going to block. Probably a bad move there. I probably should have just took it, but I thought I was going to get another Hydro Cannon off, which I do actually get that other Hydro Cannon off, so maybe that wasn't a wasted shield after all. Oh, geez. So I go over. I'm like trying to shut up my chat there, and I go over and I get fainted. All right, so coming in here with Skarmory, which deals decent matchup against Medicham. He's going to go ahead and get one more power-up punch off before I feint him. Waiting to see what he brings out here. He looks like he's trying to make up his mind what he wants. All right, he's going to bring out Swampert. This is not a good match for Skarmory. Swampert basically farms Skarmory to a lesser extent. This Hydro Cannon would have one-shotted Skarmory, so I use my last shield just so I can get my Sky Attack off, and it's probably not going to do him. Oh, so okay, I swap out. I have that Sky Attack ready. He swaps out, and he swaps into Skarmory. This is not a bad match for Medicham as long as he has a shield, but I don't have a shield, so I'm pretty much in trouble. He's going to get that Sky Attack off, and he's going to one-shot me. I'm trying to get one more power-up punch off before he hits me with the Sky Attack, which I do not get. He gets it first. That's charge move priority there. It wouldn't have been a big deal anyways. So I'm going to hit the Sky Attack. I'm in trouble now because he still has another full Pokemon, which is Swampert. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. I'm in a lot of trouble here. It's funny, I was giving my friends crap for being so freaking spammy in the chat while I'm trying to play here, and they told me to mute it, so, I'll probably try to do that in the future. All right, now comes Swampert, and I'm in trouble. He's going to get off that Hydro Cannon, and he's going to take me out. And that's it for me for that match. My next match, I'm trying to decide what I want to bring here. Hard to go wrong with Medicham. I'm kind of hoping he'll lead. Let's see what he leads. He leads Skarmory. Now, not a bad match for Medicham here. This is decent. He's going to have to shield, but he's going to build up that power-up punch and come in like a freight train for whatever comes out next. So I'm building up that power-up punch. I'm really trying to get an excellent because he's probably not going to block this first one. That's what you never block that first power-up punch. And then after that, that's when you start doing some 3D chess. I have to block the Sky Attack. It'll one-shot me. All right, here I come with another power-up punch. I get 3 power-up punches for basically 1.5 Sky Attacks. All right, I missed a couple here, unfortunately. He's going to shield anyways. So I'm doing pretty okay. I'm up a shield here. I'm going to get one more. Okay, I lose the charge move priority on that one, and I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Oh, no, I decided to shield at the last minute. Okay. That was probably the mistake that cost me the game right there. I'm hoping he'll come in with something that I could hit with this power-up punch that'll deal some serious damage, like maybe Torterra I could hit with the Ice Punch. He brings in Galad, which does me no good. I'm hitting Power-Up Punch. I'm hitting Ice Punch. Not really sure. We got a little bit of lag there. The Ice Punch probably would have done better. and he takes me out. All right, I'm coming in with Skarmory. This is a real good match for Skarmory. He's going to switch out into Medicham. This isn't bad for me, but I decide I probably shouldn't have switched into Torterra. I switched just as he got that power-up punch. Now Torterra is going to get one-shotted by Ice Punch. That was probably a pretty big mistake for me. I was kind of hoping to catch him with his pants down with Swampert with my Torterra, but that ended up being not the situation, and it cost me the match. Yeah, okay, so he uses power-up punch, so he's just going to build up some energy, I guess, on my Torterra. Here I come. I hit my Sky Attack. I'm hitting my Sky Attack, trying to hit my Sky Attack. We're lagging. This guy, he's got one shield left. I'm trying to use Sky Attack. I'm still okay. So I guess I got lagged out of my Sky Attack there. He would have had to have used his shield. So I decided to farm a little bit and then use my Sky Attack. He's going to shield, of course. And that's it for my Skarmory. He wins that match. My next match is against Matty Matt. He's got Lucario, he's got Medicham, he's got a smaller Bastiodon. I'm looking at Steelix. I'm kind of a little butthurt after losing to the Gobbler, even though I really respect the Gobbler and like him a lot. He's a really good player. I'm not like upset. I just try not to lose. All right, so I start out with Medicham, and he starts out with Lucario. This is a really good match for Medicham. Medicham is just going to eat this thing alive. He's going to get that power-up punch ready. He's going to switch out into Skarmory, and I'm going to switch into my Swampert because Swampert farms Skarmory fairly well. He uses some shields, but those Hydro Cannons, he's just running real hard with those Hydro Cannons. So I'm not going to block this first Sky Attack. Maybe I should have, maybe not. But now I'm doing real good with these Hydro Pumps. I'm just going to slay him. I get like 3 Hydro Pumps before he gets his second Sky Attack off if we start fresh, I think, or real close. So I'm going to get another one real quick here. He's probably maybe halfway to his Sky Attack. He'll have to block this, otherwise it'll probably take him out. He does. Oh, well, proven wrong there, Dan. He gets another Sky Attack, which I'm going to block. And then I'm trying to decide if I should farm or just knock him out. I'm kind of getting down there, and I kind of chicken out at the end there. Okay, because I really don't want to use that other shield to block that Sky Attack, and I've got the energy built up. So I'll take him out with that. And out comes, we each have one shield. You can see me hitting that Hydro Cannon hoping to get it, but I'm pretty much in trouble here with that. He brings out Whiscash, and he's going to take me out. I got something for Whiscash, and it is Torterra. Torterra just Torterras through that Whiscash. He's going to probably do Ice, the Ice Beam, or no, I must have counted because I knew he didn't have enough to get to the his Ice move there. He's swapping out for Lucario, and I'm coming in with Medicham. I decide not to block this power-up punch. And then I'm going to take him out with, I probably could have held back and just used fast moves to take him out, but typically you're better off getting that power-up punch because then you do get that boost for those fast moves. So what's left is Whiscash, and I'm going to go ahead and hit it with another power-up punch. I think he has a shield, but he knows he's in trouble, so he just decides to take this one, yeah. Because I still had Torterra. The next match, I try to change it up a little bit. I lead with Skarmory. Because I led with Medicham. I'm figuring he might lead with Medicham. We'll just have to see. Okay, so we're in the mirror match. He assumed I would lead the same like I did last game, but did not. So we'll just get into this mirror match here. So I have the Sky Attack, but I'm going to wait for him to do his first. He's building up some extra energy. He's really building up a lot of energy. And I get bored and I decide, okay, I'm going to hit it first if he doesn't want to hit it. I missed one. I really need to get better at that. I'm going to hit him with it, and I'm ready with another one. So here he goes. He's going to hit me back. So I'm not going to block this either. It would be a shield waster for sure. All right, so I'm ready with another, which I'm going to hit. Okay, he's going to double hit me with Sky Attack. That's what's going on. Okay. Sky Attack just really doesn't do that much to Skarmory in the mirror. You're just kind of drawing it out a little bit. So I'll go ahead and hit him back with my Sky Attack. He uses his shield. That gives me the shield advantage now. I'm going to try to get the Sky Attack off, which I do. Not sure what's going on with his energy, but he ought to be up or even with me at the very least. All right, here comes his last one, and I'm not going to shield this. I'll take the shield advantage. I have a lot of other Pokemon that can really deal with the Skarmory, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'll come in with Medicham, and I'll farm a little bit of energy here. Even though I'm getting hit, Medicham's a tank. So whatever he comes in with, I probably should hit with the power-up punch. I don't even look to see what it is. It's Whiscash. Medicham beats Whiscash, especially with the shield advantage. So I'm just going to keep powering up that power-up punch. All right, here comes a Mud Shot. Not going to block that. He didn't have enough to get to that Blizzard. Not dealing a whole lot to Medicham. I'm going to come in with another power-up punch. All right, he doesn't block that one. He still has that one shield that he's holding on to. These counters are really starting to deal a lot of damage. I'm getting low on energy. This might be a Blizzard. I'm not sure. It's another Mud Bomb, and I probably try to take him out with counters here. Yep. All right, now I'm all charged up, and I'm ready for what he's going to bring out. And he brings out Lucario, and we know what happens to Lucario in this matchup. He'll probably shield here, but I'm going to be doing some serious damage. Okay, he decides not to shield. I think he probably figured this match was over, and he just let it go. All right, my next matchup is up Dafflord. He's got Galad, he's got Medicham, he's got Fortress, he's got Skarmory, he's got a Hydro Pump Swampert. So he's got a pretty solid team here. I've played him before. He's a pretty good PvP player. So let's see what he brings out. You notice that I have Jirachi on my team. That was kind of like my one thing that's going to make people question. Okay, what do I need to do with Jirachi? And the answer to Jirachi is ground moves. I can't remember. I don't even know if I brought Jirachi at all or even used him in this. But it was my something else. But there's just so many Pokemon that hit hard with ground in this meta that it just really wasn't worth it. It's a pretty good Medicham counter, but that's about it. So I start with Medicham, and he starts with Torterra. This is a real good match for Medicham. That was smart of him to think that I was going to lead Swampert. A lot of people do lead Swampert. So I'm going to hit that Ice Punch. I've played him before, and he typically doesn't shield the first move. And I was trying to catch him, and I can't believe he didn't shield that. I think he can't believe he didn't shield that either. He must have assumed I was just shield baiting, but I wasn't. I actually went for it. He's going to bring in Swampert, and I'm going to hit that power-up punch. I'm sitting pretty good right now. I have half a Pokemon down, and I've already taken out one of his Pokemon. So I'm going to try to keep building that power-up punch. Here comes that first Hydro Cannon. I'm going to block this. I might or might not get to another power-up punch because he's probably been building energy. I'm going to try to hit it. I do get it off. He'll probably block this one maybe because he's probably real close to another Hydro Cannon. He decides to block, and I'm going to be getting that Hydro Cannon right in the face. I'm not... Okay, I do decide to block, so I'm pretty happy with my Medicham. Kind of a 50-50 call there, but I'm sitting pretty good in this match just because of me managing to take out that Torterra. So whatever he's going to come in with here, I'm probably going to hit with that power-up punch, but I'm just waiting to see if it's something I might want to Ice Punch. He's kind of going slow here, like trying to decide what he's going to do, and it's his Medicham. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that with the power-up punch. Maybe not the right call. Maybe I should have used the Ice Punch. But I just want to try to deal as much damage to that as I can. He's going to be coming in with his power-up. Oh, okay, I get another power-up punch in here. He's got some energy build up, though. And I don't have any shields left. So I'm going to come in with Swampert. Now, I still have a Skarmory, which is going to be putting some hurt on Medicham. But Swampert's just going to be dealing as much damage as he can, trying to get those Hydro Cannons off. And I get to that Hydro Cannon. He beats me to a power-up punch, though, with the charge move advantage. And he hits the Swampert. He still has a shield, remember? So I go ahead and do that Hydro Cannon to waste that last shield. And remember, I still have a Skarmory sitting back there, and a Skarmory does some serious work against Medicham. All right, and in comes Skarmory, and it'll take a couple of fast moves to take him down, but that'll get the job done. The power-up punch isn't doing a whole lot to Skarmory, and that's that first game. All right, second game. I'm bringing Torterra, I'm bringing Swampert, and I'm bringing Medicham. I'm going to lead Swampert this time. Last time he led Torterra, expecting me to lead Swampert, so he might think that I'll probably do the same lead, but I choose to switch it up a bit. All right, Swampert versus Torterra. Okay, so he's got me on the start, so I'm out of here. I need to get out of this as soon as I can. Those Razor Leafs just tear me to shreds, so I'm going to swap into Medicham, which is a pretty good all-arounder. He's going to bring in his Medicham. Now, I'm up on energy. I've gotten maybe two counters in already, so I'm up on energy. I don't get the excellent on that, which is unfortunate. So I'm expecting him to be hitting me with, there it is, there's his power-up punch. You never block the first power-up punch. You start blocking or deciding to block at the second, and you definitely want to block the third typically. So I'm at my second power-up punch. I'm not sure if he's going to block this. He doesn't, but I'm still just building with those counters, trying to get to that power-up punch as quick as I can. Here comes his power-up punch, and I'm fairly low, so I'm going to go ahead and shield. All right, now I'm going to be hitting my power-up punch. We'll see if he shields this one. He probably won't. I don't get a grade on it. He does a shield anyways. So here we go. I'm hitting him pretty hard with those counters, and I decide to switch out into Swampert for that power-up punch at the last second there. So I'm having him waste his power-up punch on Swampert. I'm going to hit him, and he's coming in with Torterra, which just pretty much takes me out pretty hard. All right, now I got Medicham, and what did he see last time? Nope, he gets me before I could switch into it. It's the mirror match. He's got 3 Pokemon, and I have 1 Pokemon, so I'm pretty much in trouble here. I don't know what this move's going to be, but I decided to block it because I'm such low energy. I've already lost the match here. It's an Earthquake. Not a bad use of a shield, I guess. So let's see what he comes in with. He comes in with his Medicham, which is almost dead. But okay, so if I could hit whatever this is with a charge move, that'll do it. But I'm not going to get it. I come in with Stone Edge. And he's got a Swampert. I actually, for a second, thought I had a chance here with the Razor Leafs on this Swampert because it hits it so hard, but I don't make it. It ends up being a fairly close match. I lag out a little bit here, and that's just not going to get the job done. All right, so that brings us to Game 3. Torterra was a pretty bad decision for me, so I figure I'll lead with Skarmory. I led last time with Swampert. He's led with Torterra twice. I didn't expect him to do it the third time, but I bring Skarmory, and he brings in Medicham. So this isn't a super good match for me. Remember I was saying that Medicham is just so much quicker despite having the typing advantage against Medicham. So he's going to be hitting me with that power-up punch pretty quick. I'll go ahead. Yeah, you don't not going to shield the first one. I could probably get away with not shielding the second one, but he's just really building that steam. So I want to try to get rid of this uh, Metacham as quick as I can. So I'm go ahead and expecting to get the first shield here, and he doesn't shield, which just blows my mind. I just can't believe he didn't shield that, because with one shield, he's basically going to be taking out my Skarmory. So he comes in with Swampert. This is a real good match for Swampert. Swampert's going to farm my Skarmory, but I'm just going to try to put some hurting on him as much as I can. I don't really want to swap, because then he might swap into a hard counter. Then I'll be in trouble. Skarmory's already done his job, though, which is take care of Metacham. So I'll go ahead and let this knock me out. So I'm going to come in with probably my own Swampert here for the mirror match. He's up on energy, but I'm up one shield, and one Hydro Cannon puts a real serious hurting on Swampert. I think it's maybe like 50% energy or something like that. It's a pretty hard Hydro Cannon, even though it's not super effective, is pretty hard shot. So I expect him to block this, because this is going to be coming in pretty hard. He does not block. Okay, so that takes out his Swampert. We're even on shields. And he comes out with Torterra. I'm going to try to get the Hydro Cannon off, which I do actually get off before going down. I missed some water. I missed the little teardrops. I was so surprised to actually get that off. And that puts a lot of damage onto Torterra. So I'm going to come in here with Metacham. I have a shield, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish him off with the fast moves. And that will be the match. Round 5 is against Paolo or Paulu. I think it's Paolo 06. I've played with him a good bit. He's fun. I enjoy playing against him. I lead with Swampert, and he has Skarmory. This is a real good match for me with Swampert. Swampert's basically going to farm Skarmory. I'm trying to get to that Hydro Cannon as quick as I can, which I do. All right, and he decides not to block that first one. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say what to do there. You're kind of in trouble if you lead Skarmory and they lead Swampert. I'm not sure if you should bite the bullet and just switch. All right, here comes another Hydro Cannon. Did you see I missed a few there? Or a couple, sorry. All right, he decides to shield anyway, which is always nice when you miss him. I'm going to get to probably one more Hydro Cannon before he gets to a Sky Attack. No, he gets to a Sky Attack first. I'll go ahead and block, because I'm sitting pretty good on energy here. I'll be able to take him out. Now, if I wasn't afraid, I'd do a few more fast moves before taking him out, just to build up a little bit of energy, but I had chickened out and went just for another Hydro Cannon. Okay, so he shields, so that's fine. I'll go ahead and build up a little bit more energy, and I'll get one more Hydro Cannon off, which will take out Skarmory. But I'm pretty low with my Swampert. All right, here comes his Metacham, this nice shiny Metacham, and Swampert needs to get out of this. He's gone. He's getting back into his Pokeball. Now, this is a good matchup for Skarmory. He's going to deal some damage, but I'm going to one-shot him. Okay, so he switches into Mag Cargo, which I have a real good answer for as my Metacham. So this is a pretty good match for me. I'm going to hit him with Power Up Punch. Now, Skarmory is real good against a Metacham if there's no shields, because he'll one-shot Metacham with the Sky Attack. So I'm going to be putting a hurting on Mag Cargo here. He's going to get off his charge move. I have no idea what this charge move is. I hadn't played against a Mag Cargo. And it's a Stone Edge, which is going to do like maybe 20% to Metacham. So Metacham, he's got one Power-Up Punch, and he's got some energy. So he's going to hit Metacham. He beats me to the Power-Up Punch. And I got a Power-Up Punch for him coming back. All right, so remember I still have that Skarmory sitting back there on the wings. I'm just building up, trying to deal as much energy, or as much damage as I can. There's another Power-Up Punch. It's gonna feign out Metacham, and I'm almost to that Sky Attack. I'm gonna get that Sky Attack right out of the gate, and that's gonna take out his Metacham. All right, and that brings us to the next game. And like I said, this is the final match of the tournament. I'm gonna lead. Oh, I decided to bring Jirachi because I was like, well, I haven't used Jirachi yet, so I'm gonna hopefully get to use Jirachi. So I'm gonna lead with Skarmory. It's a pretty safe lead. He doesn't really have any hard counters to. He doesn't have Swampert. So he brings out Torterra. Now this is a real good match for Skarmory. Flying is super effective against Grass, and Torterra charges slow. He switches into Magcargo, and I'm going to switch into Medicham. Medicham's a hard counter to Magcargo. I'm going to hit him with those power-up punches, and if he doesn't shield this, it'll probably one-shot him. All right. He's going to block. Now, you never really want to be blocking power-up punches because you're just building steam with Medicham when you're getting off those power-up punches. So I shield that Stone Edge, and I'm just working on building that steam here with Medicham. And I'm gonna knock him out, and he's probably holding Torterra in case I have something water for Swampert. He's trying to decide what to pick, and he's coming in with Skarmory. I can't switch yet. I'm switch locked, but I'm going to go ahead and do some power-up punches. Probably this isn't a bad match for me because I'm already built up some energy. I'll end up losing some shields. I only have one shield. Okay, so he uses his last shield for my power-up punch. I still have one shield, and I decided to shield because I figure I'm going to get one more good power-up punch on this. Maybe not the best call there, but here comes my power-up punch. All right, that's going to put a hurting on the Skarmory, and he's down to his Torterra. And if I can get that Ice Punch off, I'll be pretty happy, but I don't. He just tears right through me, but I still have my Skarmory with its half built up, and this Sky Attack will take out Torterra, and that'll be the end of the game and end of the tournament for me. Yep, super effective. That hits him pretty hard. And that was it for the Pokemon Go Radio tournament, with 3Kology being the victor. I really was happy to do the Mirror Cup, the Boulder specifically. So yeah, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed the video.